Well, welcome back, everyone. Last time we ended in Orgrimmar. We flew to Orgrimmar, and you might see now we're actually in the Swamp of Sorrows on the eastern side here, the Temple of Hakkar. You can't really see it on the map very much. We're about to zone in, and here we go. So we're inside, and our squad today is kind of stacked. We have a 60 Warlock who's actually doing the same quest I'm doing, which is the Trolls of a Feather quest, because he wants the Soul Harvester. Valifor is a 54 Warrior, he's a DPS. Cassius, the 60 Shaman, who's also DPS spec, but it's going to do healing for us. And Maniaxis, which is 60 Tier 2 Geared Warrior. So this is going to be pretty good, I think. Like, I am expecting some pretty big butt whippings here in general. I mean, it's gonna go fast. Let's share quests with everyone. Share quest. And I think it's the only quest I can share. Imposing Boots the Falcon. We don't need that. And so all we're gonna do is just dot people and move along from there. I've got my imp out since I figure we're gonna just want the stamina buff today. We don't really need a tank from the Voidwalker. Ooh, fetish. We need some of those. Sure. Let's go downstairs. Yeah, this looks good. Alright, so I don't honestly know all the quests in here very well. Like, I've done this instance probably 5 or 6 times in my life. Maybe more than that, to be honest. But I haven't really done all of the quests ever. I think, like, to this day, I still don't know if I've finished them all. Like, it's just, there's so many quests in this instance, and they're kind of... This guy needs to die. They're kind of hard to track them all. Like, it's just such a weird instance. So we've got... Oh, Wild Guardians, we need to track that. So we've got really 4 quests in here today. Share any quests you have. And one of them, we just have to go find the altar of Hakkar, and that's just like kind of towards the end. Unfortunately, we don't have one of the best quests, which is like actually getting the Blood God Hakkar's, what's it called? The Blood God Hakkar's, killing him actually. Let's see, he would be, where is he on the map? This Avatar of Hakkar, killing him. We actually don't have the quest for that guy, unfortunately. And to get that quest, we have to complete Zul'Gurub, not Zul'Gurub, sorry, Zul'Farrak first, but I haven't done that yet. So we're actually doing this a bit out of order, and it's actually a really good quest, so I wish I had done that, but I haven't gotten to it, and now we're kind of high level for Zul'Farrak, so we may just be missing out on it. But the quest we have today, the Temple of Hakkar, we just need to get 20 of these fetishes, which we should get as we're clearing. That's going to give us a Guardian Talisman, which is probably a better trinket than some of the stuff we have. Not amazing, but probably better. We need to do Into the Depths, which is just finding the altar of Hakkar, which is really not complicated at all. We should have no problem doing that. But, then, Jammalan the Prophet, we just have to kill Jammalan, which I forget where Jammalan is at. Yeah, there he is. He's with the Ogum the Wretched. It's like a bunch of zombie trolls over there. So we're going to go kill some zombie trolls later. And the last one we have, which is the best one for us, are these voodoo feathers. They drop from these guys that hang out around here. What's everyone chatting about? I'm not going to loot that stuff because I don't want to. Huh. We have to click those statues in order, right? I think there's a pattern to clicking these statues. But I don't remember what the pattern is exactly. Where are we going? Where are we going? This instance is just so complicated. It really is one of the most complex instances. Yeah. Because, alright, let's just keep pulling. I mean, might as well, we gotta clear through this stuff. Might as well just start clearing out. Anyway, it's complicated because it's not a linear instance. Like, if you look at the design of the instance, we entered here. You can go upstairs or downstairs in 2 different sides. Then there's a big circular path, and then there's all these branching sections. This is the downstairs kind of area here. And because of that, it actually is kind of complicated. Like, I don't really know how to describe it, but it's just not a simple instance, and I get confused in here a lot. I really do. And I think I'm not alone in that. Like, I don't think I should feel too ashamed about that. I need to put Rain of Fire, I think, on my hot bar, because I think we're going to be using this a lot today. I think I'm going to put Rain of Fire over Immolate. I don't really see us casting a lot of Immolate. Maybe at some point. But we honestly have a lot of AoE stuff going on here, so might as well... Ooh, Healing Potion, Heart of the Wild, I think some of that goodness. Our bags were not too bad. We kind of cleared out. I cleared out a little bit before we got here, just so we made sure we wouldn't have any major issues with, you know, bag space, which is just always a problem for us. It feels like. But mostly what I'm worried about is the Trolls of a Feather quest. That's like the top quest for me. The rest of them, I don't care that much about. Really, like honestly, I just don't care that much about the rest of them. But I really do care about getting the Warlock quest. That quest has a pretty nice reward. I probably didn't need it. I forgot these things are actually neutral. Those little slimes. Like, I probably don't really need to aggro them, to be honest. Like, I'm sitting here aggroing them, but you probably don't need to do that. But I don't know. AoEing seems fun. I very rarely get to AoE as a Warlock. In fact, I don't remember the last time I've honestly been using AoE with any consistency. Any loot here for me? Nope, nothing to loot. Okay. I'm using my Imp as a mana battery, so the Imp is phase shifted, so he's not going to really cast any spells. He's basically, his only job is being a stamina buff for everyone, giving us 310 bonus health. And the other guy, what does the other Warlock have out? I don't even see him have a pet out. He might be... I don't know, I thought he might have been Demonic Sacrifice spec'd, which means he wouldn't have a pet out and he gets like a buff instead. But I don't see that, so I'm not really sure. Ooh, whoa, where'd that guy come from? I have no idea where that came from. That's kind of scary looking. Was that always there, or did it just spawn? Oh, it's an ad. Okay, got it. I was like, where did that even come from? So the dots, the problem as a Warlock is like dots are only good if you actually get to like use their full duration. Ooh, Wing Veil Cloak. That's like a bind-on pickup thing, and nifty. And the only way to get the full duration is if mobs don't die too quickly, but the mobs are dying fairly fast, so it's a little weak, I would say. We have a Wind Fury totem from our Shaman, which is nice, so that actually gives a lot of extra aggro from our Warrior. It's going to be really hard for anyone to actually aggro, take aggro from the Warrior for a single target. I mean, the Warrior should have tons of threat generation, being that he's Protection Spect and tier 2 gear, so he's you know, well stacked. We do have a Soul Stone on our Shaman. I put that on there just, you know, because if he dies, then that's a whole wipe if the whole group dies, because he's the only one that can res. So we need him to stay alive. And he's a Shaman, so he should have an Ankh, so he should be able to res himself, but just in case, I went ahead and threw that on him. I'm really not sure Hellfire is actually the best thing to be doing in here, but I'm having fun with it. And like I said, we very, very rarely get to AoE, so we might as well take advantage of the situation. I'm going to use a bunch of Dark Pacting to take all the mana from... Ooh, Gift the Wild Book, Greed, Welkin Ring, 5 Intellect, 7 Spirit. Like, ooh, Topaz Ring of Shadow Resistance. Wow, we're getting all the good stuff here. Well, not really that good, but some stuff. That ring was like a slight upgrade. It was like +2 Intellect, -2 Spirit, which is, I would say Intellect's better than Spirit in general. But it wasn't so significant that I'm going to roll need on it. Like, I don't really care that much if I get it or not. We are getting a little bit of experience along the way here, which is kind of nice. Nothing crazy, but at least some, which I appreciate the bonus experience. Look at all those 159s. So it does a consistent 159 damage per tick. Why is Valet getting wrecked? Oh, that's our DPS warrior. Got it. He must have pulled aggro. So like, I thought that was our main tank. I was like, how is the main tank getting slapped around so hard? Should probably kill that. Ooh, plate stamina bracers. Not useful for us at all. Not probably for anyone. Maybe Valifor could use it. But not our big tank. Down goes the AoE. So the point of this instance right now is we're basically clearing in a circle all the way around. And once we clear all this upper area and just clear through this spot, then we'll, I think we're going to jump down to the... I don't see the temple. Oh yeah, so we have to actually summon. That's right. I always get so confused here. We have to clear this place, then click those statues in a certain order, then go back to the bottom of the whole instance. Then we'll clear our way back up. So it's a whole bunch of weird stuff. I don't know. It's a lot of things. A lot of things going on here. Aggro from behind? No. Okay. I thought I just aggroed that behind us, but we are okay. So interesting tidbit maybe. This group, it's really funny getting two 60s in here, three 60s in here, and a 54 and a 52. Like, it's actually, that's pretty. Like, this instance is designed for like 51 to 55 is what I would say. The problem is that it's not really good enough gear for 60s. So in general, a 60 won't run Sunken Temple. There's only a few things in here maybe worth it for 60s, but not much. You quickly would upgrade out of this stuff when you get into like Blackrock Depths even, or especially lower and upper Blackrock Spire, Skullomance, Stratholme, etc. So like all those things will basically negate any benefits you would get from this instance. So because of that, it's kind of a waste for 60s to be here. And even people that are like mid 50s a lot of times will just skip it and just rather just focus on getting higher levels so they can go run other instances. So this is a commonly skipped instance in Vanilla World. And ooh, we got a spawn of Hakkar here. So it's skipped a lot. Now in this case we have three 60s, and the reason why we have that is because one of them, Cassius, is a guildie of mine, so I just literally asked him as a favor. He's like, sure, I'll help. Finger Banger, which is Banger? Yeah, Banger. That's a soft G. Ooh, more bind on equip. We're getting a lot of these, like, bind on equip things in here, or bind on pickup, Sunken Temple stuff. So Finger, he's here because he is working the same Warlock quest I am, so the Trolls of a Feather, and he's going to get the same Soul Harvester that I want to get, so that's why he's here. Where are we going? Up the stairs, up the stairs. Our poor guy is still poisoned. Oh, he's still poisoned. You can see he's got like a little bit of a green glow. Altruism. Let's just keep clearing, I guess, in the meantime. Either way, we might as well just clear stuff. Well, I'm gonna die. I was like, oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I got hexed. I'm okay with that. Hex should heal me, right? Yeah. No, it doesn't heal me. So Polymorph heals you. Hex doesn't heal you. That's funny. Polymorph will like rapidly heal you up, whereas Hex, it seems like it doesn't actually do the healing. I never realized the difference. I assumed it did. Huh. They're discussing which quest to do next, because I don't really know which quest to do yet. Because I ran this instance not that long ago, maybe a few months ago, but I honestly just don't remember how I normally clear it very well. Those fetishes are going to be hard to get. Honestly, when I think about it, we need 20 of those, and there's a lot of people working on this quest, right? What is this? Temple of it. There's 3 of us, we need 60. I have not. I think it's pretty easy to do the lock quest, though. It should be simple. Yeah, so I think we just need to kill these 6 like mini bosses. I would call them mini bosses. I have a video on this channel that goes through just the bosses of Sunken Temple. It's from a long time ago, the video, maybe over a year and a half ago. I think it was on my Rogue I did that video. So it might have been like, it was probably 2015 when I made the video. Wait, which way are we going? I have no idea where we're going. Squad goals here. A little bit of confusion amongst the group, that's okay. What was I saying? So, I am losing track of my train of thought. It's just not uncommon for me. We're separated from the rest of the group. This is really bad. We got split. Well, at least we've got the healer and the other 60. We got split up. Okay, well, this looks okay so far. We definitely ran the wrong direction. I think we're like close to the entrance going this way, but I always get confused. Even with the map that I have here, it's just not that helpful because it doesn't show depth, so it's really easy to get confused to me. I mean, obviously, I'm maybe scrub tier here. Okay, I think this is the right way. Back to the entrance, then down the spiral staircase. Which spiral staircase? Got it, got it. Going down now. Yeah, we're better off now. Hey, they're clearing some stuff. That's good. Man, so it's just like, yeah, you can see we're just gonna get mixed up in here a ton. Once you get through the first part, it's a lot better. Once you get out to like when you start just clearing these side rooms, it's much easier because you just go around clockwise or whatever you want to do, and there's no specific order you have to do for that. Although I think you do have to kill Morphaz and Hazas before you can open up certain things, but otherwise it's not too bad. Okay. So we're down the spiral staircase. We found Valafor. Good. That's like half the mission here. Just finding the rest of our group. There's a man. Okay, we're back together, guys. We've made it. We've solved the riddle of sticking together as a group. Very tough stuff, let me tell you. No one knew how complicated grouping in Sunken Temple could be. No one knew. Anyway, so yeah, we're getting a little bit lost. I want to make another health stone for myself because I did take a little bit of damage earlier. If I pull aggro, I get kind of beat up here pretty fast. I don't really need that truffle. I bought a few. Oh no, leather. I bought a few. I'm gonna AoE these guys. No, I don't want to AoE these guys. I bought a few mana foods. So, like, what I buy? I bought like 10 Morning Glory Dew and a few 10 Moonberry Juice. Mostly because I was worried that, there we go, the Altar of Hakkar. This is what I need, I think, right? Into the Depths, complete quest. And then the Secret of the Circle. Travel into the Sunken Temple and discover a secret hidden in the Circle of Statues. Got it. Much better. 10,000 experience. Clicked and grabbed the follow-up. Thanks. Much better. Okay. So, the follow-up now we're working on is Secret of the Circle. Yep, and then you go back to the next level. Got it. So, travel into the Sunken Temple and discover the secret hidden in the Circle of Statues. Okay. Anyone know the order top of their head? I always forget this order. It's like, I always wish this map would just tell you. Like, I always think Cartographer should really include the order. South, north, southwest, southeast, northwest, northeast. Okay, so we gotta get the south one first, which is kind of south. I mean, there isn't really a clear south one. Oh, I see. Sorry. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. I'm looking at the upper one. This is the right one down here. I do already have the, got it on Cartographer, actually. I was like, wait, I think Cartographer should have had this. Yeah, so down here, south, north. Yeah, okay, solid. Yeah, so Cartographer is the add-on I'm using that makes my mini-map, that actually gives me a map in the instance. First of all, you won't even have that. Highly recommend it. Yeah, so Cartographer is an amazing add-on for Vanilla. I highly recommend it to anyone. What's going on? Anyway, so we're gonna have to click all these statues. Okay, he's gonna go south. Okay, I'll get north. Are these cleared? I forget, I'm so confused. I think we just cleared these, right? Gotcha. South is first, north is second. Let me know when you click south. Okay. And when you click all these, I think something summons on here. Wait, what? Are we gonna get more mobs? I'm really hoping that we... I'm really hoping this works out. I've never actually split up like this. Normally we stay together when I do it because we just like run around and click it. It's a little bit annoying, but it just, I don't know, that's what we usually do. Okay, hold on. But let's see. We need south to be clicked. Is it done? Okay. I see the green light. I just wanted to make sure. Before, I guess wanted to make totally sure so we didn't mess it up. North is done. We need now, Vale needs to go southwest next. Right? Okay, and then... So that should be it. If he gets southwest, then everyone... And we've got... Yeah, that's fine. We only need one person to move. If we have 5 people and there's 6 things to click. And then who is next would be... southeast, which I think is Man. Man is 4th, I think. He can... You could actually queue him up, so like... yeah, there goes Man. Man's on here clicking this one. And then we need... who is this? 5 should be Cassius. Whoops, move my map. Don't want to do that. Click yours now. Let's see if he gets it. Okay. Cassius is next. I'm worried. I don't want to like misdirect people. I'm so scared. Northwest. Okay. Cassius is next. He looks like he's clicking. I think I see him doing some clicking over there. Yep. And then the last one is... Finger. Okay, there we go. And now I think, yeah, I was going to say now there should be a thing down here. Atalarion. Atalarion? Yeah. Now we jump down. Which side do we meet on? I don't know which side to jump down on safely. I mean, if you're a 60 warrior, I think I can jump down safely here. Yeah, that worked. I wasn't sure if that was going to work, but I was like, I think we can do that. I'm a little bit scared about it, but I think it's going to work. Cassius, we need another soul stone up. I'm going to put it on Cassius again. Definitely makes the most sense to me to keep our healer soul stoned. So, that's a game plan. Okay, at least we can actually dot for once. It's been a while since we've really been able to like heavily dot anything because everything's been dying so fast. I'm even going to put an immolate on this guy. Take trash first. I don't know, I guess. We're just gonna kill the big guy. Man is getting in a little bit of trouble here. I don't know why. I wonder if I can fear some of these things away. Immune. Okay, there we go. We got that. Dark Water Bracers of the Monkey. We're gonna greed that. Not really much use for us. But let's go ahead and dot some of these guys up. Yeah, tier 2 warrior is gonna do pretty good in here. Like, it's not gonna have a lot of damage he's taking, even with a like an off-spec healer. Which our healer is off-spec, but yeah, should be okay. The Idol of Hakkar. Complete quest. And then, greetings, SoupaSoka. That's the end of that, I think? I think that's the end of that quest chain. I think that's it. I've never actually done that quest, I think, or it's been a long time if I have. What do we get? The Mark of Hakkar, the Hakkari Breastplate, and the Hakkari Shroud. Cool. Nifty stuff. Is there anything actually really good in there? 7 strength, 10 stamina. That's a nice ring for warrior, but maybe not for us. And then the leather chest piece we can't use anyway. And then what else did we get? Sorry, I was taking some notes here for myself. Everyone's so much faster than me. And then the Shroud, 16 stamina, 15 intellect is actually really good. But I don't know if that's better than 24 shadow damage. I don't think it is. Unfortunately, shadow damage is so much better. That's such a nice hat. Like, I'm almost tempted to swap into that and gain 160 health and what do we gain? 5 intellect, which is going to be 75 mana. Yeah, it sounds pretty like almost worth considering. Like it's finally getting to a point where the stat upgrades for some of these things are almost good enough to make it worth giving up the shadow damage. Almost. I think I'm still gonna keep the shadow damage though. I think I'm still gonna keep it. Okay, so we're moving on up to the mini bosses, which should be. Let's see, those mini bosses. It shouldn't be too hard for us. They really are mini bosses. They're just named elites. They don't really do anything special. But these are the ones we need for the amber, blue, and green voodoo feathers, which is like the thing I'm mainly here for. Of all the things, that's what I care about the most. The fetishes would be nice to get, but I'm not optimistic we're going to finish that. Ooh, we can summon Hakkar. Nice. That's awesome. Here we go. So we're going to just start dotting up all these guys. Wait, guys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got to wait for something. I don't want aggro. Let's just Rain of Fire. We missed the first mini-boss? We can go back around anyway, but... Anyway, we got all the Rain of Fire going. Both of us are Rain of Fire. And the good news is, the other Warlock should be doing more damage than me, so any damage I'm doing should not out-aggro what the other Warlock is doing if he's AoEing, you know? So that's like a perk. Fetish. Got one. Got another one. Let's head back down. I mean, honestly, the mini bosses, you have to kill them anyway to summon to like the next set of bosses, so it's not like we're gonna miss it. Like either way, we're gonna have to go back and finish it up. Let's just kill this guy off. Got him. Okay, good. Man is on the prowl. We'll have to clear all 6 mini bosses anyway, regardless of the order. Yeah, so it doesn't matter what order we're in, but we have to kill them all. Runecloth Tunic. I don't know why I said runic. Runic. I probably should make some more health or some soul shards. I want to do that on these next few guys. Well, I don't know. Maybe I channeled that a little bit early. Maybe I was a little bit optimistic. Because I need to get a few... What? How am I going to get soul shards as a frog? That's unfair. Scumbag. Scumbag witch doctor. Why me of all people? Why would they do that to me? Anyway. There we go. Bracers of agility. Take some troll sweat, sure. Okay, so this is a mini boss over here. We're going to take out the northwest one, it looks like. And which one is this? Mijan. Yes, Mijan himself, of course. How could I forget about the well-named mini-boss Mijan? Anyway, so Mijan, we're going to take him out. You can see around here there's mini-boss all the way around, those little green glowy things. We're going to go around the room and clear all those off. There's my blue voodoo feather that we needed. That's like, seriously, important. It's funny that they just drop like... You'd think they would drop 6 different things, and so they drop just like... Ooh, Flask of Big Mojo. Those sell for 5 silver on the auction house. We're going to grab some of those. You'd kind of think that they would drop like different things each, but nope. They just drop like basic, like, I don't know, voodoo feathers. Like it's kind of generic, right? It doesn't really sound like much to me. Kind of boring, but we will take what we can get. Whatever the developers decided was appropriate, that's fine with me. All right, let's... we're going to throw out some dots on these guys. In a moment. Yeah, I think we're good now. I was trying to let the warrior get a little bit of aggro. We're going to get hexed for sure again. These guys and their scumbag hexing. How many people are online right now? Now about 2,400, and it's like 7:30 in the morning in the U.S. Eastern Time on a Saturday, so it's fairly early. I'm going to start ninjaing all these fetishes myself, because otherwise we're not going to get enough, and I would like to finish it. I organized this group. So actually interesting. I was mentioning this earlier. I organized the group. I basically got on, started looking for people, and here we go. We got our group pretty quickly. Probably took less than 15 minutes. Not too bad for a vanilla instance. But we actually bought the warrior off. So this warrior, you might be wondering, was a tier 2 warrior that none of us know is in here. He was offering tanking services for a fee, and I was like, hey, how much do you charge? We have a group already of 4 with a couple 60s, and we're doing Sunken Temple. And he's like, I'll do 30 gold. I'm like, okay. So I paid him 15 gold, and someone else paid him 15 gold, which sounds really bizarre to pay people these kind of things, but like, man, when you need a group, you just need a group. What are you gonna do? Like, it's not worth. Oh man, someone got the of the whale. Nice. Of the whale is my favorite. Someone got that fetish before I clicked it. I'm too slow. I need 12 more. Oof. I don't know if we're gonna make it. I'm gonna have to do some serious fetish ninja-ing. Fetish ninja-ing? It sounds like a weird thing. Ninja fetishing? I don't know. A little bit strange. Anyway, let's keep the AoE going. I think Valifor is getting a lot of the fetishes, which is fine. But I think because he's in melee range, he's just able to snag quite a few. I'll have to do more shift clicking here. Just really ninja up the loot. It's unfortunate that the quest drops work like that, you know. It's just how it works in vanilla, where everyone gets the same quest drops. So if there's like a mob dies and we all need the fetish, only one fetish drops, so only one person will get it, and that there's just nothing else you can do about it. It's really unfortunate, but that's just the way vanilla was designed. It was designed a little more, just like tougher. I don't know if it's more difficulty, but just like everything you do is going to be a little bit slower and a little bit more tedious, and that's just the way they designed the game. I think vanilla was intentionally designed to slow people down and make it harder to level or take longer to level, so that you didn't hit 62 quickly. Oh, there's a mob over there? I didn't even see that guy. Yoink. Oh, Val got all those fetishes. Wow. Wow. Well done, Val. I didn't realize the big guys drop fetishes. I guess I should have known that, but I wasn't honestly paying a lot of attention. Okay, well, dropping down the Hellfire, which I think is probably my best way to DPS, honestly. Like, really, it's not like a lot of DPS. I'm taking some damage here. I'm gonna heal myself up a little bit and death coil this one off of me, which actually immune to fear, looks like, for better or worse. Let's call it little slave or ninja that thing. Okay, we got 2 more fetishes. Nice. So we got 8 to go. We might actually get them. I'm starting to feel a little more optimistic. Like we're making some headway by just ninjaing all this crap. But yeah, it's just vanilla WoW. That's just how they do things, you know. Just everything's always a little bit less intuitive than you would maybe hope or expect, and you get used to it. Like, I mean, I'm used to it because I've played so much vanilla now that it's just the way it works. You know, it's just the way things go. The worst part is that they don't always even drop fetishes. Ooh, Khan's leg guards. Nope, we don't need that. So, like, we're killing all these trolls, but they don't always drop the fetishes anyway. So it's not like it's even a guaranteed thing. Where Zolo, I love that name. Zolo the troll. Zolo. It's like the zoo only live once, right? It's like the Drake clearly was inspired by Zolo. Green feather, nice. I really do think that Val has Vale. I guess I'd say Val. Val has more fetishes than the rest of us, which, out of context, I just realized how awkward that sounds. 3 feathers for you. Yeah, we both have 3. I can see. Finger's the other guy doing the quest. It's a warlock quest. Oh well. Yeah. So once we finish, we're clearing around this up here, then we will, hold on a sec, I'll show you after this fight. I didn't mean to dot the amp, it's kind of pointless. I like to try and dot like the big guys a little bit, you know, the ones that are actually worth dotting. I guess I should make another health zone in a moment. Man, I keep getting hexed. I just got chain hexed, I think. Scumbags. I can't even loot while I'm hexed. I'm gonna lose all my fetishes, oh no. Let's get in position here. Oh, nothing off that guy. Man, that guy's a fast clicker. I just got wrecked. Drain soul on this little slave. That means like literally a slave. The Atalai. Atalai? How do you say it? Atalai? I'd say Atalai. Atalai slave? Yeah. So once we finish clearing around here, Then I think the way this works is we'll drop down and kill these 2 drakes that roam around. Then maybe go over here and kill Jammalan and Agam, and then go down and kill Morphez and Hazis, then Shade, then the avatar of Hakkar himself. I think that's the order we're going to go in. But it's been a little while, and there's not really a set order, except I would generally say you generally would do the Shade second to last, and Avatar of Hakkar at the very end, assuming you have, to summon Hakkar, you need an egg from a Tenaris questline, which I was mentioning earlier. I didn't finish that quest, and that's something that I don't know if I've done. I definitely haven't done, but he does drop. Hakkar will drop just like gear that can be nice at least. So it might be Scorpashi breastplate, huh? Well, our bags are getting full very rapidly, very rapidly. It's not good. We're gonna be maxed out. I knew that would happen. Like I knew we were gonna get maxed out on gear on bag spots before this was all said and done. It doesn't help those stupid feathers each take up 1 slot. Ooh, a fetish. My brown feather, troll sweat, flask of big mojo. Wow, so much stuff. So much stuff. But I'm gonna have to start like throwing stuff away. Like truffle, gone. Not worth keeping. Let's not throw away the feathers on accident, because that would really suck. I'd be very sad if I threw away my feathers. What is this? Junk? Nothing for us? Okay, up we go. I'm a little behind my group. There they are. Okay. It's like I'm a little bit of a slacker. I'm also the lowest level in the group, so I'm not necessarily the most helpful person of all of us. But that's okay. I don't even have a mana to rain of fire. Here we go. Now we can do it. I have this Tigul and Forer's strawberry ice cream. I was using that for a children's week quest before. I'm gonna dump that. I don't need it. And I have so many potions. I really am just gonna start like wasting potions on stuff. Like there's really no point in having 5 bag slots devoted to mana potions and 4 health potions. It's like a lot of bag space in vanilla for potions. So I will be getting rid of some of these along the way. Maybe also the Night Dragon's Breath I can use up. I have a lot of stuff I should probably be using up. Ooh, oh, no, dead. Okay, well. I wanted to get another Soul Stone or Soul Shard. Get a few more of those. I guess I've got 4 splots. I might as well use them up. Okay, and this guy. Got him. Okay, 2 more fetishes. We're definitely gonna finish stuff. I'm happy about that. And then I think Finger's gonna get all the ones he needs. I'm pretty sure Veil's already done. Loro, look at this like rogue. Look at this dude. He's definitely a rogue. I mean, he's like clearly rogue gear stuff going on here. Although, what? Can we? Okay, death coil him. It doesn't actually do anything. He's not fearable or whatever, which makes sense. He's a boss. Green, more pants. Greed. Okay. Okay, on we go, and I think we have one more. Yeah, one more. Based on my feathers, we have one more. I want to put these feathers together. I feel like weird having them split up in my bags. Like I'm worried if I see them separately, I'll forget and think that they're like vendor loot or something, or vendor trash. But they're definitely not. They're definitely not vendor trash. So let's not forget that. Now this instance I heard has gotten massively changed later on, like in Legion and such, which is, you know, okay. But I heard it was like gutted. Like I get the impression that people actually think it's really bad now, or they were kind of disappointed with how it was changed. I don't know if that's, you know, really true or not. Okay, done with the fetishes. Nice. So we're totally done with those. Ken Locks, learn leather armor. Spoken like a true person new to vanilla. 10 stamina, 3 spirit. It's actually the exact same. Oh no, it's 1 armor. It's a slight upgrade. I could literally get a 1 armor upgrade if I win the greed roll on that thing. I'm certainly not losing sleep about getting the greed roll on that. Okay, so we're done with the fetishes. That's nice. We're done with the other quest we came in here for, which was the altar. So now all we really are doing is going to get 1 more voodoo feather, which is like just another room up, and then Jammalan himself, which is great. I'm channeling this stupid thing, which is unnecessary. Done with. So they're all you now, Finger. Okay, this is the last one. I think just down the stairs and around the corner. I don't think there's any trash to clear before we get there. I think it's just, yep, here we go. Oh man, I'm so psyched, guys. You don't know how good this quest is. I'll show you a little bit more about it in case you haven't seen the Warlock quest yet that I'm working on. And the last one is Huku himself, which Huku I think is a Warlock actually. Looks like he's casting some Shadow Bolts. Ooh, Huku's Voidwalker. Let's maybe kill that and get that last feather. Last feather done. Okay, so now we just summon something by killing that. Oh, I thought you... Who's looting? Okay. Great. So now we're done with Trolls of a Feather. Where are we going? Are we going to jump down? Is that the plan? We could do that. I mean, it seems reasonable. Jump? I mean, we could actually... I guess we're jumping. I really hope it didn't aggro anything. Okay, seems okay. I'm always scared about jumping like that. Like, it's a little bit scary. I'm very low level compared to these people. So I'm 52. They're 54, and then 60, 60, 60. So, you know, kind of scary for someone like me. A little bit low level. Okay. We're gonna have, if anyone's a Skinner, they're gonna get a lot of green dragon scales and dragon scales in general here. But I don't know if we have any Skinners. So we've got all of our feathers now. Where's my imp? Oh, my imp must have vanished when I jumped down here. That's fine. Summon imp. Let's get him back. Mine is phase shifted. Yeah, I'm careful about that. I was thinking about that too. I was like, what happens if I jump down? Will I have a, like, will my pet do anything? Nope. So yeah, Finger is Demonic Sacrifice. I don't see the buff on him, so I'm not sure why I don't see it. I thought we would. Demonic Sacrifice is a Warlock buff that lets you, basically, you don't have a pet and you sacrifice your pet and you get like a 30-minute or 1 hour buff, I forget. That's like a seriously good buff. It basically compensates for losing the pet, which is pretty impressive considering pets are so valuable to Warlocks. Like, in general, they're, you know, good, I would argue. I'm kind of scared of AoE here. Like, I'm worried that if I pull aggro, I'm just going to be like super duper dead. So I'm just going to throw dots on like everything. And I'm only throwing a few dots. Let's Death Coil that off. Yeah, I just didn't want it to hit our healer. I think it's what it was doing, was hitting our healer. Okay. So, I'm amused that Finger was scared about the AoE, or about the pet drawing aggro. It's like, I was kind of scared about that too. Again, I totally understand. Now, these guys are going to start resisting some of my stuff. They're 51. Which is a little scary. Like, it's not, like, they're lower level than me, but they're elites, and they will generally resist stuff a little bit, which is unfortunate. Now, what I want to do is show you guys about the quest that I have over here, which is what I was talking about earlier, the Warlock quest. I briefly showed it. Tremor does sleep, right? Interesting. Okay, so they're discussing using Tremor Totem or not here. I don't really know enough about it to know whether it makes sense to use it. So the Trolls of a Feather quest. This is a quest line that is fairly long. It's like 3 or 4 quests long. And the way it works is you have to go to Felwood and give an imp. There's like literally an imp and a warlock hanging out in the middle of Felwood. And the imp's name is Impsy, like I-M-P-S-Y, Impsy. And his master is Nibby, N-I-B-Y, which is kind of funny because Impsy, you can see here, he basically is giving away Nibby's stuff. So he's kind of, I feel like Impsy might be actually the master of that warlock duo. And where are we heading now? We're heading to the Avatar of Hakkar room. Okay, I usually don't do this in this order, but this is fine. I mean, hopefully we don't wipe. So Impsy, you go and give him Fellcloth. Fellcloth is fairly valuable. I think it sells for like 5 or 10 gold on the server. I forget now. It takes a little bit to farm up. I got lucky and a piece dropped for me in Felwood. It just like straight up just dropped. Very, very lucky for me. I was really happy about that. So when I was out there doing another quest. So I turned to my Fellcloth to Impsy. And then Impsy gives you a follow-up. to kill basically some like trees, elementals in Felwood. So I went ahead and killed the trees. Do Hakkar. I don't think you can do Hakkar now. I don't even know why we're clear. Like, we're kind of going a weird way. I've never. Usually I come from like this side in here. So clearing this was kind of pointless. We'll just work our way around. That'll be fine. Frostbolt Volley. That thing's kind of nasty. Hakkar now or at the end? I don't even know if we could do Hakkar now. Everyone know the event? Let's see, I want to drink a little bit. Basically, stuff spawns. Stay close together. Get the blood that drops, and if you loot it, use it on the flames in the corners. Once all 4 flames are put out, Hakkar is summoned. Yeah. Loot mobs during the fight. If you get a blood, use it ASAP on the flame. Kill stuff as fast as possible. So, the big guys, the big mobs drop the blood. I don't think the little ones drop the blood at all. Like the Hakkari, not the Frostwing, but like it's those little like Frostwing things. Those are the ones that actually drop the blood, I think. I'm gonna stand like in this pack. These are like non-elites. These aren't super beastly, but I'm gonna stand in the pack in AoE. There we go. There we go. Blood Drinker. Kill %T. He drops the blood. Yeah, so this is the one that drops the blood. So we're gonna kill this right away. I think I'm just gonna AoE all these. Okay. Loot. Turn in the blood. Okay, Finger knows what's up. He's got it. Perfect. That is great. We want to keep pulling these mobs, so I'm going to pull this guy in the corner. Because if you don't pull them, they just keep spawning eventually, and they kind of get stacked, and it gets really bad. Like, you want to make sure. I'm going to Dark Pact a bunch here and mana up. It's not a super hard event, especially with a pack, like with our group. We have like a pretty beefy team. But it really can get out of hand if you don't keep killing mobs quickly. They will pile up, and you're going to wipe. And it's kind of bad. I mean, I'm not going crazy on DPS right now because I think we're handling things okay. I'm basically just doing some... I'm going to destroy that brilliant scale. Basically just throwing out a few dots on the big guys, and otherwise... nice, that's a solid crit. Otherwise, just trying to pull the big mobs. The big mobs usually, like, they'll spawn... Okay. They'll use that on the flame. Thanks. He's got it, good. Basically, we just keep moving around. You kind of, if you do it right, you can kind of go in a clockwise fashion. There we go. Let's pull this one. Looks like Vale's already on it. Well, I don't know why he's tanking. He should back off a little bit. I'm gonna Dark Pact all my mana. Get my imp. So this way, like, the imp's actually draining mana for me, or like generating mana for me, essentially, which is really nice. It's like the way you want it. You want your imp to be a mana battery. That's really what imps are in a lot of cases for warlocks, which at least a lot of people tend to use them for that. And I'm trying not to cause my healer to have to heal me a lot by not life tapping. Like, life tapping is really good, but at the same time, if you life tap, it makes your healer have to heal you sometimes. So I try to avoid putting undue stress on the mana of a healer, especially in this kind of a fight. Let's see. So since I'm ranged, I'm pulling things for the warriors. They don't have to sit and shoot. Just to kind of keep the mobs coming in. It looks like we should be getting a spawn in a moment. I just have a feeling something's gonna be spawning in a second over here to the left. I'm thinking like one of the blood minions, actually, not these like little trash mobs. Taking their time though. We're doing a good job here. I mean, this is a long fight. I mean, it really does take a while. And it depends. Some servers don't have this scripted well. Since if you're talking about like private servers and things, they're not always scripted the best, as a lot of you may know. There we go. Perfect. Good spot for that to spawn too. I was thinking, nah, just nuke down Hakkar. Oh, hey, another one. Beautiful. I was thinking it was kind of a little bit long. Uh-oh. Let's fear this. Resist. Wow. What a jerk. Huh. This one might be... Nope. Okay. Someone's got to loot that. Loot the... Okay, Cassius got it. Nice. Okay. Here we go. Boss time, folks. Or, like, big boss time. I want to pull this little guy so we can take him out before Hakkar himself. Turn in the blood, Cassius. I think he... Use it on the flame. Here, Cassius. I thought he was already doing that. What is he doing? I don't understand. Okay, well, we gotta keep pulling stuff because we can't wait. Do you have it in your inventory? If so, click it again. Okay, well that's bad. I don't know what happens if... I don't know what happens like that. Like, I don't know if they summon a fifth one or not. Never ever seen that happen. I've done it on this server before too. Okay, well that kind of sucks. A new one should spawn, I think. It looks like we're good on mana, so I'm not too worried about any of that right now. I'm mostly just trying to keep pulling some of these guys in so that we are not letting them get too big of a pack. That's like the biggest concern, like I mentioned, that we just fall behind. And that would be bad for us. That'd be really, really bad. There we go. Oops, the wrong one. There we go. Let's get that guy. Honestly, we should just do free-for-all loot. The way to do this, by the way, is honestly just a free-for-all loot and then have a designated blood looter. That's like honestly the best way to do it. I received the blood. Done. There we go. Done. Okay, time to mana up. Here comes the avatar of Hakkar himself, which is kind of cool looking. Of course, you might know that you actually fight Hakkar a little bit later on in Zul'Gurub at level 60, which wasn't around when this instance, when Sunken Temple was here. Valifor is getting wrecked. What is... Let's get that thing off of our buddy there. Okay, Warrior's Embrace, Warrior's Embrace. Double Warrior's Embrace. Oh, you scrubs. That's really funny. Looks nifty-ish. That's too bad. Maybe one of the warriors can use that? It seems okay for tanky gear. That's really funny. Okay. On we go. Follow me. Alright, I know how to like navigate from here. Huh. That's really funny. Okay, we here? Where's the squad? What? Boss is this way. Oh, okay. Lead on then. I mean, honestly. Yeah. Same thing. Basically, it's shorter if we go this way. Okay, we ready? We ready? Let's pull. So what we did is we came in from the north side here and cleared this way, and the boss was here, and we're going this way now. It doesn't like we cleared like up in this spot. It doesn't really matter if we go this way or go back around, but I think this way at least lets us clear out here as opposed to just like backtracking. Now this way is faster, I think, so we aren't backtracking. I mean, I would argue this way is faster, but I could be totally wrong on that. Leads to the same circle room. Yeah, right. So it's like there's no difference, except like we were here, so we'd have to run this way and that way with nothing to clear, and this instead we just went that way, which is like instead of running through that room, it saves us like a small amount. I don't know. I think it's a little bit faster. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. Oh well. Not much of a difference either way. Oh, I'm slept. Okay, well, I'm gonna AFK because I've got a 20-second break. Oh, wait, someone cured me? Why is Val getting hit so hard? Ooh. Rip Val. He's not in warrior, he's not in tanking gear. So he's literally... We have to full clear this room anyway. I think you do. It used to be that you had to clear this whole thing, but maybe it's not correct. So the way it used to work is if you didn't clear this room, when you would it would spawn, it would eventually summon like, whoa, let's get this guy off me. Don't eat me, don't eat me. That guy's like nuking me. Okay, someone kill that thing for me. What just happened? That was weird. Lofty gauntlets of power. Okay, click that. Agreed. How my bag space? I got a couple bag slots. That's good enough for me. Okay. Sorry then. Either way. Apparently we don't need to clear this full room, which... Yeah. Where's... Oh, they're rezzing someone, okay. I may be too low to sneak between those packs. I don't know if I can sneak between them safely. Ah, okay. I'd rather pull like this pack to my left than that pack to my right, so I was just trying to be a little careful. I just want to make sure the warrior knew, because man, it really sucks if you pull and no one knows you're pulling, like if no one's ready for it like that. So I was just like, I just want you to know I'm gonna pull this probably. I'm a little low. Sorry. Ooh, bracers, not really that good. What? I'm so scared running through these packs. I think I'm okay here. Whew. That makes me so nervous. Like it's seriously scary. We need a soul stone on Cassius. I'm gonna put that on him right now. I'm trying to keep track of that. Yeah. Like a lot more bosses. At least one more I need for a quest. And like 4 more otherwise. But they come in packs of 2. So most of the bosses are like actually come in a pack of 2. It's kind of weird to describe it. But like Morphez and Hazes come together, Dreamscythe and Weaver come together, Jammalan and Agam come together, and then Shader Eranikus. 7 more total bosses, 4 fights, really. It's a big instance. I think people significantly underestimate the size of the instance. This is the one that's actually for my quest, so this is a good way to go for me. I'm happy with this direction. We're just gonna dot them up. Whew, anyway, so did I... Yep. It's huge and non-linear, so people tend to skip it. I'm asleep and I'm doing nothing in the meantime because, you know, that's how it goes when you're sleeping in WoW. Yeah, it's a massive instance. It really is. Like, it's, I think, an underappreciated instance in Vanilla. It has, I think, a great atmosphere. It's kind of some decent loot. I can toss in another 10G for you. Yeah, okay, there we go. Since it's a long instance. It really is. Like, it's seriously a long instance, and I feel bad for the main tank, but I do... slept again, I'm not doing anything here. I really do appreciate that, and honestly, it's kind of silly to have to pay someone to help tank for you, but this is a hard instance to get people for. It really is. Like, people generally don't like doing it because it's such a long instance. I usually budget 2 hours of time for this instance. Like, if I'm going to go in here, I think you should really plan 2 hours minimum just to be safe. But honestly, you probably need to be looking at like 3 hours. I'm going to sleep again. I'm going to sleep again. So, I was asleep again. It's just like, I don't know. It's just funny how, what's this? I mean, he wasn't asking for it, but honestly, I do appreciate his help. He's been helpful. This room's fine. No, this room's fine. It's not that bad. Just pull back. Oh, watch out for the ghosts. Nah, saying. Yeah, the ghosts are kind of funny in here. AoE or focus? I don't know. I've never AoE'd. I'm not a big AoEer. I mean, like, I haven't done a lot of AoE in my life, so I'm not ever exactly sure what's the best course of action. Can't kill. Just run away. This room is so messed up. These little ghosts. I forgot. I love these guys. They're so funny. You just get like haunted by these slow-moving, annoying mobs, and that's pretty much it. They don't do anything. I mean, they'll melee you to death, but like they're not that dangerous. Just really funny. I love those things. I'm very amused by those. Did I lose my squirrel? There he is. Okay, what are we pulling? We're pulling both these packs. Gotcha. I'm gonna AoE in just a moment. I think he's doing good. AoE time. They also fear, so you want to be a little bit careful with that. Oh gosh, that's bad. The warrior got feared, which is really scary. I'm gonna health stone real fast because I've got a Shadow Word Pain on me. That's gonna kind of hurt. I could also Hellfire here, but that's a good way to kill myself. A good way to kill myself. So definitely not gonna Hellfire. Maybe I'll Drain Soul on this guy though. Oh, that's gonna be super dead. Warrior in a second. Death Coil that off of me? Yeah, there we go. Gotcha. Amusing. Look at this Cassius getting chased around. It's really funny. I'm gonna die here, aren't I? Someone kill that. There we go. Thank you. That's fun. Yeah, that was a good time. Good time by all. Cassius is still good on that. So let's go ahead and eat and drink. Where are my drinks? There it is. Morning Glory Dew. Got it. Okay. Yeah, so honestly, I would budget in, if you're going to do this instance in vanilla, like 2 hours minimum. Like bare minimum 2 hours. And then if it's going to be, I really think 2.5 hours. It was bugged. The only reason, so what he's talking about there in chat, we died running to the instance twice. I died twice. I wish I had recorded it. I was just like setting up, so I was running into the instance with the group. We decided just like to run through the entrance area after we cleared about halfway in, and I jumped and like landed down like in a like 3-story fall, and I survived the fall, but then I got like wrecked by mobs down there. They rezzed me while I was auto running back as a spirit, and I didn't think about auto running when I clicked accept the res, so I auto ran. As soon as they rezzed me, I auto ran right off the ledge again because they rezzed me from above, and I fell back into the same pit and died again. Like, this all happened within like a 30-second span. I died, was rezzed, and died again. So it was just funny. I already died twice. My gear durability is already at like below 80% before I even got in here. It was rather silly. You want me to ranged pull this, or what are we doing? This room does kind of suck. There was a lot of mobs in here. Okay. I am going to dot up the Shadow Priest. I'm just going to throw a few dots around at least. And then AoE. There's also a little skeleton that gets summoned. Wow. This is a nasty pack of mobs. Let's Shadow Bolt something off of that. I'm gonna heal myself up. And okay, I think I'm okay. Are they ghosts? What is fearing? I don't know what's fearing actually. Let's kill that skeleton. Get him off our warrior friend there. Okay, better. And then this last one, I think. No idea. I don't even know what fears. I have no clue what casts fear here. Man, this room's annoying. They were right. This room does suck. I forgot how bad it can be. We're like running around like chickens or something. I don't know. I feel like we're very scared. So I used another health stone. I'm just like dumping out health stones right now. But I'd rather use the health stones than die, right? Yeah, these are some rough AoE pulls. Got some silver though. We're getting a pretty good amount of experience, and we got like probably 30,000 experience already at least. Okay, let's pull. I think we're good. Only like 3 more pulls to clear this room, I think. Yeah. I don't know if it's honestly better to be dotting these or AoEing. Like, I'm not actually sure AoEing is the right choice here. Because of that fear. I mean, that's the problem. Like, we AoE, we draw so much threat from everything, and then our tank gets feared, and that's kind of bad. Ooh, skeleton. I'm just gonna wand him. Wow, that skeleton hits really hard. Holy crap. Do you see that? He's like double hitting me. Can I fear him at least? Nope, I'm just gonna die, aren't I? Let's use a health potion. Someone get the skeleton off me. Oh my gosh, help me, help me, help me. Warrior, help me. Warrior. Warrior, help me. Help me, warrior. There we go. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Okay, I lived. I survived another day. I think I'll just use a bandage here. Again, trying to like speed up this by not using up our healer's mana to heal myself. And then just using my imp as a battery for my mana. And pretty good stuff, pretty good stuff. Okay. Dot army. So the boss in here itself is actually kind of a, like, not really difficult, like overly difficult boss, I would argue. Getting some more dots going. I know Immolate's not on my hotbar right now, but I think AoEing is better for a lot of these fights. And just getting dots on everyone, I think that's a pretty good combination. I think that works well. I'm gonna drain soul on that, okay. Lockbox, nothing I really care about too much. Troll switch, sure, we'll loot there. Still got a couple bag slots. That's all I care about right now, is making sure we got a few bag slots. I think we got 4 slots listed, but honestly it's just like 2 slots that are actual like regular spots. 2 of them are just soul shard slots, which are not real bag slots. Alright, oh, I'm out of imp mana to siphon. Sad times. Okay, I'm not wasting any more mana on these guys. So I think we don't need to pull those 3 over there. Cassius, timer on like 15 minutes? I think it's like 15 minutes left maybe. Okay. Oh. 20, I was like, how? Oh man. Hopefully he has an Ankh. Do you have an Ankh? If he does, then we're okay. Because like shamans should be able to res themselves once an hour. So between 2 warlocks and a shaman, there's like really no reason why that guy should be dying. Like or like having to corpse run. There's like really no reason that should happen. I'm really amused though that I distracted him to let him die from the stupid distracted him and made him die from the ghosts. I'm very amused by that. That was like totally worth it. Well, get a soulstone on him. Good job. Okay, looks like Finger just soulstoned him, so we're good. Focus on him. I don't really know the right order. I don't remember which mob is more of a threat here, but we definitely want to kill them fast. I can say that much. That's about all I know. Just pull. It'll be fine. It's not like a scary... It's really not a super bad fight. I mean, it seriously isn't. I'm just gonna dot Agam fully. And then dot the other one fully. And then... and I say fully without immolate because, you know... Let's get the Earth Grab Totem out of here. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Ooh, we got Flame Stricken? Gross. Flame Stricken? Strike? Eater of the Dead. Look at that. That thing is 3 blades. I'm not sure if that's actually effective, but it is what it is. I'm gonna Death Coil this guy just so I can heal myself up a little bit. And there we go. Jammalan the Prophet is dead. We've got his head. Look at those hands. 20 Spirit, 6 Stamina, 5 Strength. What do we have in our hands? We have spell damage. I like spell damage more. I really do. I'm just like so hardcore on spell damage. Loot this if you need it. It says he's too far away to receive the quest. Okay, well, I tried to share it a bunch. Oh, here's the bosses. So once you kill Jammalan, then Dreamscythe and Weaver or whatever pop up. There's a Weaver, yeah. Okay, and yeah, we got a boss to kill. And this is like, so that was 2. We had 7 bosses left. I mentioned earlier in chat. I don't know if you saw that. Jammalan and Agam or whatever, 2 of those. 19 intellect, 8 spirit. Wow, I will take some of that. Is that way better? That seems way better. 9 intellect, 10 more intellect. I lose 4 stamina, gain 8 spirit. I think the extra intellect is like definitely worth it. That Warsong Sash, I think I've had that since like the Barons or something. I don't know. I've had that for a long time, like way too long. Got an AFK for 10 minutes. Okay. Yeah, we're almost done. No loot off that guy? Huh, interesting. I knew they don't always drop loot, but this way, right? To the left. So I think south. Yeah, I think we're on the last boss now. Yep, that makes sense. So those 2 bosses were the other 2. I said there's 7 bosses left. That's 2. So then we're down to 5 because we killed Jammalan and Agam or whatever, and then we killed Dreamscythe and Weaver there. That's 2 more. So we're down to 3 bosses left. So we're gonna kill 2 more drakes down here, and then Shade of Eranikus, which actually is also a drake. Do I want to AoE this? Sure, why not? You can see the drakes in the distance are Hazes and Morphes. So we're gonna wrap up soon. Probably will be done in less than 15 minutes. Like, I think we'll be done pretty quickly here. I gotta be careful because we don't have a lot of DPS right now because we're missing our warrior. So we do need to make sure I'm like actually doing DPS here. Like totally, I should be doing my best. Try to clear through here. I'm stopping for a moment to get some mana for my imp, but there we go. Yeah, so the temple. Man, as you can see, it's a long instance. We've been here an hour and 15 minutes already, and honestly, this is those 2 up ahead, then 1 behind them, like 2 trash pulls in between. So, yeah, let's just dot a lot of stuff here. What was I saying? Basically, you can just see how long this instance actually is. Because of all the freaking trash. Like, it's a lot of trash, and we didn't even fully clear that room. That room in there, you normally have to clear that whole thing. Like, that's a mistake on this server, I think. In general, you should have to clear that. I'm gonna wand this. I don't think I need a health stone here. I think I'll be okay. I better health stone. I think I'll be okay. And then, like, this mob is not quite dying as fast as I was hoping. Okay, I survived. Tank pulled aggro. Good tank. Just AoE these down. There's like 3 of them up. Might as well just finish them. And okay, good. We're trying to keep this moving fast, and we really are. We're going. So we've been in here an hour and 15 minutes. We still have 3 bosses left, and we have 3 60s in this group. I mean, it's not the best structured group in terms of. It's not the best structured group in terms of like classes and specs. Like we have a DPS shaman at 60 healing. We have a. Actually, that's pretty much the only problem. That's the only problem we have is that our healer is actually DPS spec. Otherwise, I think we're pretty good shape. Okay. Let's do this. Morphaz. We can actually pull them separately sometimes. I don't know. They seem a little closer together than I remember. A lot of times I feel like they kind of pull separately, but that is not the case today, which is not good. Just gonna fully dot this one and fully dot the other one, and then I think I will just Shadow Bolt. I don't know which one has this. Sure, why not? Instant cast Shadow Bolt. Oh wow, that's a good way to pull aggro and die. It's crazy warlocks always pulling aggro. This should be fine though. I think we're totally good here. I'm not sure if Drain Soul's the best DPS option, but that's okay. I'm gonna put another set of dots on this one because he is all my dots like already ran off. Man, they really do. These guys really have a fair amount of health. I feel like. I mean, I know it's like 12,000, that much, but it seems like a fair amount. Okay, he dropped something, right? Silver, yes, good stuff there. Is our warrior still AFK or is he there? Guess not. I thought they did drop loot sometimes, but yeah. Last boss right here. No trash. Ready? Alright folks, final boss, the Shade of Eranikus. There's a quest behind him, by the way, so be sure to loot him and turn in the quest. There's one more quest here. I have space, right? I just want to make sure I always hate like running out of space. I think I'm good on space. Okay. Time to dot him. This guy does sleep people, which is kind of scary. I'm not sure how bad. Yeah. Okay, he slept to me, which is fine. Like, just sleep. That's all this guy has. It's a really major problem. But otherwise, yeah, not too bad. Okay, we survived the sleep at least. I think I need to reapply my corruption dot in a second. I'm gonna do that. And my other dot. Oh, what the hell? Where do we get ads from? Oh, so remember how we said we gotta clear that room? Yeah, I knew there was a spot eventually that was kind of like that. I had a faint feeling that happened somewhere in this instance. Can Cassius res safely? I don't think Cassius can res there safely. Give it a try. And ironically, nice. Ironically, Vale almost lived. Now the question is, can we... Yeah. So, I forgot that was the part. I thought it was elsewhere that happened. I didn't realize it was at Shade of Eranikus. I actually thought it was those other two, Dreamweaver and... What's the other one called? Weaver and Dreamscythe. Not Dreamweaver. Dreamscythe and Weaver. I thought those were the two that actually caused that problem. Yeah, well... That means we have, you saw that, we have at least 10 minutes of trash pulls to do, unfortunately. I'm just so glad we have a soulstone on that guy. I wish we had an Ankh, but we don't. Can I just say, side note, always res, if you're a reser, always res other people that can res first. So that would be like, hold on, I need to drink and eat. Always res people that can res first. So there's no other people that can res right now, so that makes sense why he's only res the warrior first, but you want to actually res mana users first. So if you don't have a healer to res, then res like any mana user, because at least they can start regenerating mana. And then they can at least regenerate, because like warrior, like we res the warrior first, doesn't matter. Warriors can't do anything. They can't heal. They don't need to regenerate rage. They can just sit and eat. But like casters need to do buffs and all these sorts of things that actually take a little while. Where is Vale? How did he get over there? Okay, what else do I need to do? I need my imp back. I'm just like thinking, summon imp. Here we go. Mana spring, that's nice. What is that? 27 mana every 2 seconds? Beautiful. Whew, okay, so we're back. All my quests are done. There is another quest from the Shade Eranikus, which would be nice to complete, but if we end up failing here, we don't get through that, I will not be disappointed. I'm happy with what we've accomplished today. Coming to res you. Where did he die at? There he is. He's dead in the corner. That's funny. Okay, let's start the clearing. In we go. Yeah. Okay. Let's start clearing. We all here? I think we are, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. And oh, we're missing the most important member of the squad, the mechanical squirrel. He's up now. Don't worry, folks. In fact, I'm gonna get a soul or health stone going. We're about full on Yeah, we definitely are full on bags. I don't know what to dump. I need to like make space. These forked tongues aren't worth much. Let's get rid of that. I just have to have a bag slot. I always have to. It makes me feel bad if I don't, like something bad's gonna happen. Stone is on a, what is soulstone on? A 7 minute cooldown. We'll recast it once it's up. Yeah, so no soulstone for us, unfortunately. Okay. We're gonna pull another pack here. This room, we've got what, 1, 2, I think 3 pulls to go maybe. I think there's another one in the distance. I don't see it right now, but I do think there's another one in one of these hallways, kind of hidden. I should probably not stand in melee range. So the boss summoned all these mobs to us, and we wiped. I'm trying to explain. It's cool. The problem is, okay, so Vale Vale is like now taunting our main tank with like teasing him a little bit, which is like, honestly, I highly recommend if you're in a group to avoid that kind of like ribbing at people if you don't know them. It's just a good way to get someone mad and have them bail on the group at the last minute, and that's so annoying. It's the worst thing in vanilla when you get this far into an instance. You're almost done, and then people get mad at each other and someone bails out. It's so annoying. It's just like the worst thing. I think that's it, but let's check around once real fast. I think that is the end of it. I wasn't sure. I thought there might be another pack somewhere. Oh, one more over there at least. East side. I see. I already said there were 3, so I don't know why I'm saying we're almost done, because I knew there was at least one more. Okay, don't fall down the hole. There's a hole in the middle of the room. Do not fall down it. It's like Sunken Temple 101, don't fall down the holes. Easy mistake to do. But I think we're looking pretty good. I don't see any other packs. I think that's it. This is great, great. Okay. Let's do it, folks. I need to get some soul shards, so I'm gonna... Cassius is drinking, okay. Alright, Cassius is ready. Yeah, well, welcome. I hope you guys have enjoyed looking through the Sunken Temple. I wish I had more to say about it, but it's just, there's only so much you can say about the Sunken Temple before you run out of things to say. It's basically a non-linear instance. Certainly is a fairly complicated instance, I would argue. Maybe the most complex instance up to this point in Vanilla WoW. Like, I don't think there's any instance that's before this that I would say is more complex. So it's a complex instance, and with decent rewards, but nothing amazing. There's one amazing reward. It's an epic sword that drops from the avatar of Hakkar. It has like less, it's like a 0.5% drop rate or something. And I think so. I think that's all of them. And the sword is like a one-hand sword, so it's good for rogues or warriors. It'll have a chance on attack to summon a... What does it summon? It summons like a dragon, or like a drake or something. I forget what it summons. Like a dragon spawn, dragonkin. I think it's what it does, but it's such a low drop rate. I've never seen anyone with the sword. I don't remember what it's called. You'd have to look at like a... It might be something with the word dragon in it. Dragon flight, dragon something. But it's something like that. That's just really rare. I've never seen it, but it's supposed to look pretty cool. It's supposed to be very, very awesome. But I don't have one. Never had one. I always wanted one on my rogue in vanilla, but I never did get one. I wasn't going to farm this stupid instance. Like, I like the instance, I really do, but not enough to clear through it multiple times to try and get that stupid sword. The sword might actually drop from the Shade of Eranikus, but I'm pretty sure it drops from... the avatar of Hakkar. Put some fresh dots in this guy. We're looking clear in the background. No ads. I think we're good. I'm gonna melee this guy up a little bit. Make sure my dots are going still. Yep. All right, we got him. We got him, folks. Get some dagger skill ups. Stab him in the butt. Okay, what do we get? Loot. Quest item. Use it now. Okay. The Rod of Corrosion. What? That's insane. Need on that. Tooth of Eranikus. I got the rod, so I'm just gonna pass on that thing. And I wanna dump my health stone to make space for that. Insane wand. That's a crazy wand. 55 damage? What? That's a huge DPS upgrade. It's a 20 DPS upgrade over this. So you turn in the Essence of Eranikus over here. Turn in the quest for over here. Okay, and then Essence font. I don't think it's supposed to say that. I need to make space for this. Let's dump the shield. Complete quest. Another 4100 experience. And that's the end of it. Greetings, SoupaSoka. Y'all turn in the quest. Finger. I want to make sure they got this quest turned in. I'm done. Thanks all. That's a crazy wand. 55 DPS. That's huge over what I had. Like, it's like hard to emphasize how much that DPS is. Thanks everyone. Super helpful. Okay. Well, that's the end of that. Whew. I'm Hearth and Orgrimmar. I'm happy to have that done. I know we have some quests to turn in. Let's see, where do we turn these all in? In Stonard, yeah, I'll go fly there later. Ooh, Innkeeper has a quest for us. Oh, that's right. I know what that is. Not worried about that. I have to go to Hinterlands for that quest. I have to go to Felwood for this quest. We're about to get some crazy stuff. Between that staff, this is going to be a huge upgrade for us. And then the wand we just had. Sick. A sick wand. Hold on, I gotta like brag in guild. Just got this wand. Huge upgrade over that. Also, nature resist. So this is like one of the best. This is probably one of the best wands you can get for like Ankarash. Like it has to be. I mean, it's just insanely good. Whew, man, that was exciting. So we're gonna vendor off the troll sweat. That ring I'm not gonna use. The chest, the leather we can't use. Leather we can't use. My old wand, get rid of. This is not that good, we can get rid of it. Mail we're not going to use. Flask of Big Mojos might be something that we like would sell in the auction house. I need to check that. And then what else? The Essence of Eranikus. This is the quest item we just got. It poisons all enemies in an 8-yard radius around the caster. They sell for 50 nature damage every 5 seconds for 45 seconds. That's a fun PvE or PvP weapon, especially in like Alterac Valley as a rogue. So as a rogue, you can stealth up to people and cast that. That's actually really fun. As a warlock, I'm not that useful, but I might keep it anyway. This headpiece, I think we won't keep. I think I'd rather have the shadow damage. I really do value shadow damage really highly. We got a nice belt upgrade, a great wand upgrade. We're going to get a good main hand weapon upgrade. So we're going to get some good stuff here. I guess I might as well cast this on myself. And then the last thing I want to do is fix my toolbar. That's what I want to do. What I want to do, immolate, put that back on there. I don't use Rain of Fire very much, so I don't keep it on there. Okay, well, man, that was exciting. I'm psyched about that. That was great. Oh yeah, the Warsong Sash. That was a big upgrade too. Let's go repair and sell that off real quick. Repair, nice. So I spent like 25 gold on that instance, which honestly though, that was probably worth the money. We seriously got some great upgrades. We got a lot of experience. I mean, that's solid. I do want to check one last thing, is the Flask of Big Mojos before we log off for the day. Flask of Big Mojo. I think these have some use with Zul'Gurub things a bit. Looks like they're selling for about 1 gold, 1 to 2 gold a piece. That one's a little bit low. I think I will try to sell a couple of these at like 1 gold bid, 1 gold buyout. 1 gold bid, 1 gold buyout. I don't really have a lot of use for them, so let's just give it a shot. And is there anything else? Oh yeah, Heart of the Wild. That's something I don't need that I've been trying to get rid of. Heart of the Wild. They only go for about, I mean, that's barely above vendor price. I'm just gonna vendor those off. Is there anything else I want to vendor? I think that's pretty much it. Man, it just feels like we just did so much today. It's just been one instance, but it was such a long instance. But boy, it does feel good to get that done. So let's go vendor those Heart of the Wild. And next time when we come back, I think we're gonna go run around and turn in a bunch of quests. I think we will probably start with the Trolls of a Feather, or maybe go to Eastern Kingdoms and go to Hinterlands, then down to Stonard, then Hearth to Orgrimmar, then Trolls of a Feather, and then finish up maybe some other quests in Felwood or around there. Not really sure. Actually, you know what I'll do? I think we're going to log off here. We're going to call this end of the episode. Or not log off, but end of the episode. And in the meantime, I'm going to head to Eastern Kingdoms off screen, and then next time we'll start up in the Hinterlands, where we can actually turn in one of our quests. So that is all for today. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.